Now listen, this morning, this afternoon, everybody in this room could have folded and dissipated, dissolved, and died. But given the fact that we're not from the snake pit, we came to the snake pit to become the master snake. We have to continue to execute.
Are you?
Hold on. Because you've been on the show before. It just never airs.
You sound a lot like Master Oogway right now, bro.
I don't even know who that is, but let me finish. Anyway, with that being said, we have a concise amount of time, but I feel like we can actually, not only seeing as we're all content creators, create incredibly valuable content, but also do a little deep dive at what YouTube been up to recently. With that being said, though, who's producing the episode today?
Alex.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Alex. So,
Got you. I'm moving real close.
I think it was the 7th or maybe 6th episode of this show I've ever produced. It never aired for a few reasons. We recorded it on top of my father's office, and back at that time I had a co-host. You guys remember?
I do. Yeah.
It was a fellow light skin. Mm-hmm. And he worked in the office that we were recording it at, and he thought it would be wise to smoke and drink on said episode. And I got secondhand high from you guys. You went up there and you were chiefing blizzies. But on my left camera right, I have Imani Pina. And Elijah, honestly, I don't even know your last name.
Last name is Harris.
And I have Elijah Harris
That's me.
of Freewxrld in Sweden.
Sweden is fire. That's hilarious.
Now-
I've heard many, but I have not heard Sweden.
Is good.
Now, do you guys remember on that first episode, this is back in 2018, what you guys were doing?
Yeah, so we were road boys at the time. That was the road boy time. That was back and forth from New York every other night, just randomly, spending weekends in the city, filming all these up and coming artists from Queens. Shout out B-Law, you know what I mean? Doing his thing, Shrine. You know what I'm saying? We got some videos of them on our channel. But yeah, you can see the remnants of that still on our YouTube. We documented a lot back then. But we were road boys, going everywhere and everywhere, anywhere and everywhere, trying to get the job done, right? Spending nights in that Gulf, whipping it around with our whole lives in the backseat, peso doing shows all over the city. Yeah, we were filming like a video or like 5 videos like a day.
This specific time, you guys were, at that time, you guys were planning on coming out to LA.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had been here, but we were planning to come back.
Did you fly out or did you drive out that time?
No, we had got flown out. We were planning on packing our stuff up and coming out here, but we were taking trips out here, and we wanted to just like come and make it like official again, and then get the Rich Kid video.
And that was the video that changed it all. Now, before we move on, can you guys just give a quick synopsis of who you are and what you do, just so people know?
Yeah. So me and Elijah, when we first moved out here, like 2016, on just like some college shit, like just a big house full of fucking youngins trying to get it. You know, I called up my cousins and anyone who was down. We came out here, started a production company. Started with me like filming fitness gurus and like Instagram fitness models and stuff like that. And then eventually it like replaced our jobs. So that allowed us to like fund our creative stuff, our creative like endeavors. Is like where you see Freewxrld, our media outlet. So we put all our music up on there, and then like when we link up with artists that we just fuck with, we try to put together like events, shows, experiences, stuff that like the fans don't usually get anymore. But yeah, like we both make music. We both make like our own music videos, and for everyone that like we deal with, we do the same thing. So it's kind of just like I've always seen the end goal being a universe where like it's like Adult Swim meets MTV, right? That's kind of been my end all. Like I'm really into like animation, really into like stuff like that, and everybody who we fuck with is kind of into the same shit. So it really is just that. Like we have those 2 different names, Freewxrld and Swaven, because Swaven is where we do like the professional stuff. We house companies like an agency, so like we'll work with the company and do all their media. You know, we'll like put them on YouTube, handle their social media, we'll come up with ads for them, and then like we'll link up with marketers and like make a campaign for them. So that's like, we try to keep it a little bit separate from this like wild side of things where with these rappers that are like smoking booth pack, as Conor would say, all riding around all over the place in Mopars. I gotta send you to put in this video the behind the scenes from that last September shoot when you pulled up. But
Oh, great.
yeah, we got to
So
keep
good.
that stuff.
In the Hyundai,
Yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah.
the
It was
land
amazing.
shark.
It was amazing.
We got up to that stuff and keep it separate from Swaven, which is like a little bit more corporate. But at the end of the day, we're just some young hustlers, bro. Like we're pretty young, just trying to make it
What
happen.
Imani's trying to
Well
say
said.
is this:
Well said.
they're chasing the bag, and they know when you approach a corporation who has the mega bag, they don't want to see that you're a videographer shooting rap videos. They want to see, oh shit, you've worked with other legitimate brands before. So you separate the two that way.
Yeah.
But your bread and butter over the past 4, 5, 6 years has been rap videos.
Up until
all types of
I would say up until the last 2 years.
Elijah, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say a lot of different types of videos, but I would say a heavy focus on like music videos and rap videos for sure. But yeah,
Like
it's been,
like the music videos was the easiest way for us to scale because as just us two, if we link up with a group of rappers, like if we get in touch with 10 rappers in the course of a week and we're like, yo, fuck the last dude who did your video, we'll do 5 videos for that same price right now. Let's go. And then like we would just hustle, So it's like, yo, at one point it was like, yo, if we just make $1,000 a day, like we'll cake up, right? So let's just try to book a shit ton of videos. It's like back in the day. We would just be linking up with
But then you
artists.
guys were just sitting on tons of footage, right?
Oh, bro.
Yeah, still.
Bro, you guys are footage
still.
kings. Not only the footage kings, bro, the Safari tabs king. Okay. This dude will pull up
Chrome.
Bro, this dude will pull up one Safari browser and it has like 76 tabs. I'm like, bro, what is going on in your brain?
That's just one window in the desktop. There's like 4 windows.
On one computer.
Yeah.
Of all 5.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Guys got a lot of ideas, brethren.
yeah,
Gotta
But
keep the mind
The
wondering.
Turbo music video days, the Turbo team music video days, I missed those. That was crazy. Staying up 3 days in a row, just fucking editing mad music videos same day.
Getting shit
It's
done.
nuts. Now we got like dope ass people like Fibs. Shout out Fibs, who's just out here, linked up with like a bunch of editors that kind of took a while for like there to be quality editors on the scene and not just like a bunch of like tutorial editors, but like there's like dudes that are really like young and got their own flavor with the edits.
Oh, you guys have been outsourcing some of the
Yeah,
editing.
we've been collaborating. Like we've been doing edits, and then like for like more, like for like 3D shit and more advanced edits, or like even like now, bro. If I have an idea for edits, I'll just do like one scene how I feel like it should look, like one scene. I'll do the effects, and then I'll send it to Fibs, and he'll take that same vision, take it to another level, and then apply it to the rest of those scenes.
So Elijah, I'll ask you this. So when you like rewind over the past 4 or 5 years, how big of a deal is that Richly Kid video in terms of like where you're at now and like your goals now?
To be real, did they ever drop it? I don't think they ever dropped it.
Oh, that's the thing. Yeah, they never dropped it.
Yeah, they never came out, but
We got the bag though, so.
yeah, it was worth it for the experience and the networking, the connections. We filmed it with Evian, Evian John. Shout out Evian.
Yeah,
but-
shout out Evian and fucking Ethereum homies, bro.
Yeah,
He was one of the first dudes to
big
like hop
project.
in the
He was
NFT
doing
wave, like really early. Like he was like educating me about it really early.
bro was on. Yeah,
And
he
he's
knew.
like, yeah, they just launched into the into like metaverse too. Like they're all the way in Web3. Like you can have your homie and
Did he? I didn't
play a
know
video
that.
game and like your homie's your character. Like in certain VR games and probably Minecraft too soon if it's not already. But
Bro,
yeah,
that is, I didn't even know that. That's the next level.
but yeah, the Rich Kid video was fucking nuts.
But yeah, pivoting back to that, that was your first taste. The Richly Kid video was your first taste of like being in the industry.
As far as us being the service, like being hired by the industry and on that level, yeah, like we've been in buildings before, but we're in there as like a friend, as like crew, as a gang.
You did
We're
work
not
with-
there as like a paid coming to us like, hey, we need our videos to look like your videos. That was the first time that was a thing.
Like on a label level, I would say, yeah, because you did work with Pierre. But
Yeah, but that's just like it's just like like artists who are signed will just hit me like, hey, can you edit this video? It's not the same.
So what was that like?
Which one? The Rich Kid video?
Yeah.
So I would say I was surprised, bro. I was surprised because like the first thing that like blew my mind was I thought it was gonna be so much more professional. Like I thought they were gonna be coming with a plan. I thought they were gonna come with ideas. They were pretty much just like, hey,
let's get this shit done.
let's go, do your thing. And I'm like, all right, well, you're gonna have to give me a day to write up a plan if you just like you guys give me no info, And it was also something where like they wanted to work on the process of like kind of like reimbursement. So it was like a fight, which I didn't think I was gonna have with them to like get money before so we would book stuff. And I'm like, I don't understand how they don't get this, or are they just trying to bully me? Because how am I supposed to like book this IMAX place out? So
We had them
we
in
booked like this
VR.
crazy VR room,
Like the metaverse.
you know,
sure,
like,
sure.
like yeah, like metaverse type shit. How are we supposed to do all this stuff without money? So there was like, it was like bittersweet. Like that stuff kind of sucked, but then like I was really like, at that time, I was hungry, so that presented like a moment for me to really step up, you know. So I was like, just came and started going crazy. We set up our scenes.
You guys were shooting on like Ronins with A7S2s, right?
A7 A7 2s, and then
A73.
I think they have one A7 III,
Yeah.
one A7 III, A7 2s.
For reference, for anyone listening, these are DSLR cameras that are just like
Yeah,
your standard DSLR
They're
camera.
like no more than 2,000.
It's not like a cinematic movie camera that most music videos are shot on today.
Yeah, no, like nowadays, yeah, we'll shoot on like a 6K cam, like a Blackmagic and shit like that.
You guys were on the A7S2 at that September shoot, though, yeah?
We were on threes.
Yeah, the three.
A7 threes.
It was a three.
Bro, it doesn't matter. Like, it literally doesn't matter what you shoot on, bro.
Yeah, I mean, especially for
Consumers
shit
do
like
not-
that, bro.
People are gonna see this footage, and people would not know the difference between this and a Blackmagic 4K. People don't care.
As long as you get it, yeah.
I mean-
HD, it's
Yeah, as long as it's
enough.
like nowadays, as long as it's HD, it's cool.
you know.
You know,
I mean,
and what the editors could do with it. Like, it just depends how you make it look.
Yeah,
you know?
I was gonna say because there's also that whole wave of like the nostalgia and like wanting things to look like older cameras anyway. You know.
For sure.
So, like, there's an aesthetic with that.
You guys should just start shooting on a camcorder.
Yeah.
We did.
We
You didn't
did.
see those 8 cameras at that shoot. 2 of them were old VHS cams.
Yeah, you guys are that kid holding the light, your family crest.
Why?
Guys
He's
standing there
doing
loyal as hell with the light.
Yeah,
He's
he's
that
doing
guy.
his thing.
He was that guy that night for damn sure, brethren.
I gotta
really
give him
was.
producer credits, some gaffer credits.
Yeah, you guys should start putting all your videos on IMDb.
For real?
Why not?
That's not a bad idea.
You can.
Yeah, especially
Not a
now.
bad idea. That's true.
I mean, one thing that happened that I didn't realize is like one day I did just like, and I always thought this was bullshit. Like when I like watch people like achieve any type of success in anything that has like views and numbers. Like I did wake up one day and look on the internet, and like there's a website that you can see like all the views, like all your videos have done. Like it just like puts them all together.
Social Blade.
It's not. I don't know if it's Social Blade, but it's like that. And but I went on it and I just looked at all these videos that I've done too, like you know the Pierre videos, mad different videos, God, like just mad different videos. But I looked at them and bro, that shit is like, it hit me. I was like, bro, this is like 8 million views. It's nuts.
Collaboratively.
Yeah, I'm like, this is fuck. But it's still, I wouldn't have thought. I was thinking like maybe we have like 200,000.
Yeah.
8 million. I was like, bro, nah, we got to start doing things different, and that's why we're where we are now. Like, start like you know, like it's just like that moment actually happening was fucking crazy. Looking at the computer and seeing that, and not even like I don't know, knowing it's like when you really want to do some shit, I guess like yeah, you don't check that shit at all like every day. Like, I don't know.
See, I think what would be valuable, I think where you guys have an interesting perspective is essentially you're like 6, 7 year entrepreneurs now. Okay, now if you reflect back to even the days before you came out here to shoot the Richly Kid video, what was like one thing you wish you had known back then that you've learned? And like don't like sugarcoat it like every day you're out here making a fucking bag.
No.
I'm living the same life, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's the same shit. It's not even like that. I mean,
I'd be eager to hear Elijah's.
I would say persistence and consistency. I think that's just the biggest thing. Or that's just what's yielded the most results. You know, staying consistent to a pattern that yields results. You're not gonna go wrong. But
Why have you had periods where like you feel like your work ethic is tapered or?
oh yeah, definitely, yeah. Some periods longer than others, but yeah, 100%. You know, and I've all this time just that's the most important part. Consistency.
Just keeping that fucking
Yeah,
train
if you're
going.
bro, consistency will outwork like any like motivation or spur of
But
inspiration.
you got to be consistently working on the right stuff.
100%. Yeah, you
Yeah,
can't be
that's what it is,
consistently,
type
you know,
shit.
being on your ass. Yeah.
You agree, Imani?
I mean, yeah, it's pretty. It's I was gonna say pretty much that, and more so, I would go back and tell myself if I could really tell myself something, bro. I would tell myself, like, when like with the Freewxrld stuff, what you're doing, like, I would tell myself to don't sacrifice any level of that for like going to like get a bag or whatever, because like a lot of times I feel like a big factor of inconsistency is like I'll work with a company that's like way bigger than where I'm at, and it takes me like I want to zero in. I want to get the job done, so I like stop everything else, you know. And then at the end of the day, nothing's ever really worth you not like staying on point with your mission. That's why I really fuck with what you do and how you like get sponsors and always have like reached out to get the bag, but it's always like, you know, aligned with what your mission is. Yeah. So like I would just tell myself to stay a little bit more focused and like don't really go this way or that way for the bag.
I just don't know how to do anything else.
It's
Then go for your goals at this point. Like I have no like what else would we be doing on this planet? Like,
yeah, bro.
I'd be back in tons smoking booth pack with cousin T.
Cousin
Yo, shout out cousin T, man.
Now you gotta give Beans a shout out.
Pops T, yeah.
Yo, shout out Beans right now. It's at the crib with Swish, man. Big swishing team.
Real niggas.
So and I actually want to provide my perspective. I would have taught myself earlier how to learn the intangible skills. Like that's the first thing I would have learned in terms of like grit, discipline, social confidence. Because through those things, I feel like I've learned more skills that are applicable to business and getting out on your goals. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If you don't have those, you can't move. Like, you know what's dope too? I love how like when we pulled up to this rooftop that you invited us to that one night. I love how we were there, right? Whenever you go like grab somebody like new, everybody's just like, oh, Conor is such a, he knows everybody. Like,
Bro, I wasn't trying to impress
Conor
my shorty that night. That's the only reason
he's
I was
like,
going on.
Conor, but he's like, Conor knows everybody. Conor knows everybody. And I'm just like, bro, everybody's impression of you is already that you know everybody.
Yeah.
Bro,
That's a good one.
I'm as full of shit as the next guy out here.
I know, but hey,
You
it
need-
is
you need a
it
little
is
bit of
so hard to pull up to LA and do that.
You think so?
Unbelievably.
Yeah, most
you've
people
done
can't do
a
that.
lot
Bro.
in a little bit.
Like I get like for people like us, networking isn't like we'll pull up and just talk. Bro.
We've been to some great events together already.
Yeah, that's right.
Think about it.
Yeah,
Got
the
more
best
coming
one
up.
coming. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a fact. Zoovie.
Big Zoovie,
Now, real quick, how long did you guys stay at the Mimosa Club after I left?
Oh, we stayed there for a little bit.
Yeah,
Wasn't that a
for
great
couple
event?
hours.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
a good one.
This was a good
It
one.
was a cool time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we stayed there for a couple hours, I think.
I don't want to indict myself on this, but it was a great one. It was really great. And we made great connections.
Was there some legal trouble there?
No, it was just like some shorties, some things.
I was gonna say if you say you don't want to indict yourself, he's gonna ask what the reason
but
for that.
It's
is.
like, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I feel
You're on
it.
camera, man. At
feel
this
it.
point, bro.
At this point, bro,
Full
what do you mean we
disclosures.
was there? You left us there. We had the booth pack. We pulled the booth pack out. I mean,
Yeah.
Carleb pulled up. You know what I'm saying?
Thoughts was there?
He pulled up.
Oh yeah, thoughts pulled
They
up,
started
man.
playing 504, and I mean, like,
Oh, yeah, they
I
started
may or
getting
may not
crazy
have
sturdy.
gotten sturdy in the middle with Carleb. We may or may not have been blowing booth pack, dancing in circles.
Carla wasn't hitting the booth pack.
No, he wasn't hitting the booth pack. Me hitting the booth pack.
And
him
Elijah was
dancing.
definitely
Oh,
hitting
I was.
He was definitely
I saw that firsthand.
So Elijah's just there with his curls, and we're at this table,
you know how to
and
go.
you know it somehow just turns into us and just like 7 major, almost baddies, but 6s at best, you know. But like for their
Honestly,
baddies,
I'm gonna cut this up and send this to the promoter. So let's be kind.
Yeah.
bro, there are major baddies, but like 6s at best, but baddies over there. It was
But you were loose, so they were looking like 8s.
That's what I'm saying, and it was fire. So it was fire, but and also you know they were the most fire shorties there. So it was like we had the whole table. It was just us.
You were feeling like the man.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
feeling
yeah.
crazy. I was really feeling like Andrew Tate right there, right? I was like this. I was like, yeah, who wouldn't want to be me?
Feeling hella alpha.
You know, it was
You
fucking
were.
hilarious. But I kept getting up to dance, and then it got really hot. So
Oh yeah, no, it was
then we had to
hot
leave.
as fuck. That
Yeah,
day.
it just got really hot.
It got too hot.
Yeah, so we stayed for like another like hour and a half after you left.
I'll tell you something I learned at that event.
Yeah.
The DJ's job is impeccably important.
Oh my god.
It was
can't
not
be-
like
can't
this
be
in
overstated.
Boston. Boston is a one-size-fits-all DJ. They play 40, 50 of the same songs. White chicks drink the White Claws. They
Yes,
get
yes.
loose. Dudes, you know, they're wearing the button-up. They got their finance job. They hate their life. You know how it works.
Always, yeah.
Anyway, that dude was killing it, bro. Killing it.
Yo, for LA especially, that was really crazy. Yeah, the fact that he played such different music and like it was all hits. He played also fire old music. His old music selection, crazy. But I don't know. Didn't we kind of know the DJ? He's like, did you know the DJ? Did you never?
No, I know the promoter. But I think he got behind there at one point, the promoter.
No, he did.
He was.
He did.
He was behind there.
He did pop up.
Sim Suede.
He popped up like after you left and went crazy. Like he went crazy.
Shorties were getting crazy.
Huh?
Shorties were getting crazy.
Oh yeah, like
Oh, the
talking
joint- the joint was
like
jumping,
hands on
right?
your knees, hands on the floor, like
Oh.
booties rolling.
So it sounds like I got out of there at the right time.
I love when Conor pulls up and he sees that he's like, you know what I'm saying, like the only dude without melanin in the building, and he's like feeling himself. He's like, word, this is my
my
vibe.
element.
Only white guy here.
This is my element.
I'm going.
But then I spotted out my enemy, though. I'd have a talk with that guy.
There could only be one.
Listen, there can only be one white guy in the function, and Irish Hercules is here.
Irish Hercules.
You got to know.
Yeah, I don't know where he went after that, but I didn't see him.
No, I told him to scat.
Yeah,
He left with his shorty.
as you should.
Now, I think you guys will also have an interesting perspective. I think this would be valuable. Okay. You guys have been ingratiated in the actual music industry out here in Los Angeles, and obviously we can send this to people in Boston. What are a couple things you think Boston artists aren't understanding? And let's not be bashful. Like, what do you think they can actually improve on?
Yeah, I talk to Boston artists all the time, dog. Still to this day, and like work with them often. I'm actually trying to bring a lot of the industries, like much as I can. I'm trying to bring the resources back to Boston. But the biggest thing that I think Boston artists don't understand, I think they are starting to get it though. Like, cause there are some camps. I just don't know if the knowledge is being like shared as well as it could be, right? But it's very evident that there's a lack of understanding about what the labels want, right? And it's not like they don't like. It's not like they don't go to Boston. It's not like the labels like aren't giving you attention because you're from Boston. A lot of artists in Boston put themselves in a box by not thinking they're ready or they're at that point, and then also they don't focus on the music. So like, it's really hard. You can do it, but it is really hard to get any label attention and traction if you don't have the music. Like, you have to have the music.
And the following, right?
I would argue I've seen too many people that are like people's favorite artists right now, that artists that I work with even, that didn't have the following before they got signed or put in
It's quality music.
really great rooms because of label attention, you know? Like, it's not hard to get a good A&R. In Boston, what they need to understand is, like, you can't just walk and run into a dude at a function that you can't hear who's an A&R or who is a manager for this guy, like how you can experience, right? But what you can do is the same thing via social media, and then you can travel. You can go to New York, and that experience is there. Like, there's a lot of these functions, and that's what the people that are in Boston, their success does come from that. They're linked up with people who, you know, have super great ties to people in those cities or who are in those positions. So yeah, it's just not hard. It's just connection. It's networking. A lot of people in Boston, a lot of artists in Boston, they don't have camps. So it's like they're solo. Independent doesn't mean you're by yourself. You can be an independent artist and have a team. So I would say that's the biggest thing.
I was just gonna say curating like a specific sound too. I think we were talking about this like the other day or earlier too. If you don't have like a quality sound, the following's not gonna matter. You know what I mean? In the long run, and like labels are like, yeah, we were talking about this. Labels are like so hungry for just like new sounds and new music.
Like original sounds.
Really original music. So it's like curating that, I think, is the most important aspect that people need to understand.
What I'm learning, and correct me if I'm wrong, like what labels want is they want to get in on the ground floor of someone's career.
As much as possible.
Okay. You guys mind if we just?
Oh yeah, we might have to.
You guys mind just giving us 5 minutes? We'll wrap it up. Thank you.
We gotta use that. Gotta use that. You gotta use that.
Talk about booth peck. Anyway, all right, wait, just say it concisely again because I think that's valuable. What should Boston artists be doing?
Focusing on curating a specific sound that is quality, you know, and not so much like I guess emblematic of other sounds and other styles. You know, New York music sounds like New York music. Chicago music sounds like Chicago music. Boston music doesn't sound like Boston music. Mm-hmm. Boston doesn't have a sound yet, and I think that's what people are trying to do.
It's getting closer, though, don't you think?
Yeah, it's getting a lot closer. People are trying to do that, but
it is getting a lot closer. But like I said, bro, a lot of people so honestly, like I would have shout out and give them the respect because like Joyner and Millie's, I think are doing something amazing. Stiz also set a retarded foundation. We got some amazing things going on with like Van Buren. There's like Vintagely. I think Charlea is like needs so many flowers, bro. Charlea needs so many flowers because the female artists that she works with in the female community in the Boston like music scene. I think it's gonna be the most amazing creative thing like we'd ever seen. And then there's another girl, I can't even remember her name right now, but Marika worked with her.
The girl from Brockton?
I'm not sure if she's from Brockton. Marika worked with her. She's
like younger.
She popped up on that Tyler the Creator Converse like interview thing.
Neems?
Yeah, Neems. Yeah. But like, there's a lot of like super creative. Like, we have so much for it to be showcased in a unified way. That's the thing that really does it. Yeah, like, collaboration, the sound needs to be a little bit more. Unique to
I'll
Boston.
tell you something too. Like, yo, the skills you'll develop from just fucking hustling on your own in Boston are so fucking amazing when you come out here, bro.
Oh yeah, dog.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, everyone who's afraid to leave Boston to come to a major city, to go to like New York or LA, especially LA, like you just gotta hurry up and make the move.
Yeah.
It's come out here for a second and try it out. Like I guarantee you, your work ethic, like you could be lazy in Boston. It's hard working over here, bro. So it's like, and it's not to like shit on anybody. It's just that like, bro, it's like we're used to really having to get up and go get it.
Yeah, just to have the ability to get things done on your own over there is incredibly applicable when you come out here.
100%.
Before Booth Pack Bobby comes back in, what are you guys promoting right now? Give me something nice. I'll give you a nice clip.
Yo, our biggest offer right now, if you got a business, all right, if you're a small artist, if you're a major artist and your team is slacking, if you have anything that is on the internet and it needs to get more reach, just hit us up. Go to my Instagram, go to Eli's Instagram, go to Conor's Instagram, find my Instagram. Everything is in my bio. If you find this wave on Instagram, there's a link there. You could book an appointment. I'm talking about we'll take you from point A. I'm Grant Cardoning you, bro. We're 10Xing. We're 10Xing whatever you got. Just come over to us. We'll put you on YouTube. We'll give you 1,000 subscribers. We'll make your shit pop.
Clip that.
I will. And I'll also give you a plug. I think with these two gentlemen, what you can expect, and it's the reason I like hanging out with them, is no matter how... All right, I got you, Alex. No matter how much... I like hanging out with these guys because they're driven as fuck, and they're trying to get to the bag. It's infectious energy. Love you guys.
Appreciate you.
All right, this is how we start and end the show.
Yeah.
You gotta say, hi, your name, and that was my golden hour. Directly after, hi, your name. No, hi, your name, this is my golden hour. Hi, your name, that was my golden hour. Boom, I'm gonna give you one try.
Wait, bro.
Hi, I'm Imani, and this is my golden hour.
And
then,
then
hi,
snap
I'm Imani, that was my golden
All
hour.
right, bet. Ready? Just right now?
Go ahead.
All right, hold on.
It's getting busy in the snake pit. Alex wants us to end it.
Do we gotta do it like alternating?
Hey, no, right here.
Go.
What's up? I'm Imani. That was my golden hour.
Hey, wait, hold on.
Hey, I'm Imani, and this is my golden hour. What's up? I'm Imani.
All right, just cut it. Just wrap it. Go ahead.